Tamil Nadu wants to raise the height of the dam. Kerala wants to bring the dam down immediately. The government in Kerala is saying, the cabinet has passed a resolution saying the dam will come down. This is leading to a major political and people-to-people row between the two southern states. And we've got representation tonight from both Kerala and from Tamil Nadu. I want to begin by introducing Subramanian Swamy, President of the Janata Party, here in his capacity as the person who's taken this case to the Supreme Court and is fighting on behalf of the Tamil Nadu people to raise the height of the dam. With us also J.K. Mani, Member of Parliament from the Kerala Congress, also T.K.S. Elangovan, spokesperson of the DMK. I want to first come across to Subramanian Swamy. There are people in Kerala watching this broadcast, deeply concerned about their safety, and you're suggesting to them that instead of bringing down the dam, let's increase the height. Are you not being completely unreasonable and unmindful of their safety and their lives, which they're fearing for?
Well, when I took up the matter, it was in 1998. And I got victory in the Supreme Court in February of 2006. Now, first let's get two things straight. There was a commitment from Kerala government, namely the then Chief Minister, Mr. Karunakaran, in November 1979, that if the water level is lowered and repairs are done, when the repairs are done and certified so, he would permit the water level to be raised back to 152 feet. That was a commitment made by Kerala to Tamil Nadu, and MGR immediately agreed. Now whether he should agree or not doesn't matter. Now then the repairs went on, and in 1998 I went to the Supreme Court and said the repairs are complete since 1994, and nothing is being done. So the court then appointed a high-powered expert committee which went into the whole thing. Kerala was represented in it, Tamil Nadu was represented in it, but there were experts from Roorkee, the IIT, all the same people whom later on the Kerala government has independently signed up. And that committee said, yes, repairs are being done. Maybe there's a associated small baby dam. Some more repairs might be necessary. So the court said, raise the water level to 142 feet. Now, the DMK came to power soon after I got this order. And it was in their right at that time to go and raise the levers and get the water level to rise. But they did not do that. And I think there was some sinister reason for it. They probably reached some deal with some of the affected parties in Kerala, and they did nothing about it till after about 2-3 years. The Kerala government went back to the Supreme Court and said appoint an empowered committee.
Mr. Elangovan is on the show, and I'm going to get him to respond to the allegation that you're leveling. You're saying the DMK government sold out to the Kerala government, but before that, I want to bring in a voice.
Kerala landlords.
Okay, I want to bring in a voice from Kerala. Mr. Mani, the case is before the Supreme Court. You're being accused of whipping up hysteria. You're building up a fear psychosis. There's an expert committee that's looking into this matter. Let the experts do their job. Don't freak people out. Don't make them feel that there'll be water gushing into their homes because there is no immediate threat. Let the expert committee do its job, Mr. Mani.
No, actually, we are not creating any fear in the minds of the people. It is we are ready to wait for the report, this empowered committee that is due next year, 2012, February 29th. But the fact is that last couple of months, that's about 4 months, there has been a dozen, 2 dozen, almost 23 number of earthquakes. And it went up to the magnitude of November 18th, that is 3.8. As you said earlier, it is in the zone mapping of 3. And the magnitude can go up to 6 or 6.5 in the Richter scale. If it goes close to 6, then the dam will not withstand the water and it will collapse. The studies of the Roorkee IIT I clearly mentioned that it will not withstand that. So that is what the panic has been created in the minds of the people. It is not that we created it. So what is actually the Tamil Nadu want? Tamil Nadu want is water. That we have clearly said that we'll give you water, not even a drop of water will be reduced what they are enjoying now.
What is the problem, Mr. Elangovan? The Kerala government committed to providing you the same level of water supply that you've got at present, saying water supply will not be disrupted. Do you want to respond to the charge that Dr. Swamy leveled? And also, what's the problem? They're giving you the water. There are people who are concerned about their safety. Let the dam be brought down. Let a new dam be made, Mr. Elangovan.
No. The problem is that the Supreme Court's order came after the report of the expert committee stating that the dam is safe to hold water up to 150 feet.
Why didn't you raise it? That is correct.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Mr. Elangovan in just a moment. But when it comes to a national resource like water, and when you have to choose between people's safety and irrigation, you just heard Mr. Mani say that we'll provide you with the water. The water will keep coming at the same level. Isn't the government of Tamil Nadu and aren't the people of the state being unreasonable?
What is the meaning of we'll provide you water? Water at what level? The original level of the water was 152 feet, which irrigated 4 major districts of Tamil Nadu. And because you lowered it on a promise that if it is repaired, and then you can raise it back, Tamil Nadu government agreed to it. Now, the Supreme Court appointed committee, not the Kerala appointed committee, Supreme Court appointed committee said the repairs are sufficient and the water level can be raised. And to start with, it can be raised to 142 feet. And after 6 months, it can be raised back to 152 feet. Are they going to give us as much water as 152 feet? No, not at all. They say at the present level, in fact, they want the water level to be lowered further.
Let Mr. Mani respond to that. You're actually not permitting the level of water to be raised from 136 feet to 142 feet, which is what Tamil Nadu is insisting on. You're in fact working on lowering the level of water, which will naturally lower the level of water supply to these districts in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, actually, what is the situation now? There's a panic over there. There's earthquake, as I said, more than 23, 24 times. And this aging structure is almost 116 years old. Actually, it's the gravity dam. And most important, gravity dam is actually the weightage, the weight of the dam, that is the strength. And more than 62% of the outer, the binding, everything has been washed off. And now we are asking for a new dam, and it can be also constructed by in our own cost, with the Kerala government cost, and whatever the Tamil Nadu was enjoying, whatever water they were enjoying, or they were given, then we have promised that the same thing will be given. Even the electricity also will be given. Whatever that can be, even if you have any doubt in that, let us have a negotiation, let us come to a dialogue. Then all these apprehensions, all this doubt can be cleared. Why can't the government of Tamil Nadu come for a dialogue?
Dr. Subramanian Swamy, this is a 116-year-old dam. It's outlived its life by 66 years. It's outlived its life by 66 years. These are expert committee reports are saying it.
I'm sorry, there's no such expert committee report.
It's using construction materials which are not used anywhere in the world. There are experts who believe that dams made of elements called sukri can come down at any time.
There is limestone mortar. It is going to last very long. Go to the United States. How many of them are more than 100 years? This is all. That is why I say it's better to rely on a Supreme Court appointed expert committee. All these objections are raised by Kerala in the committee. They were turned down. They were found to be baseless. So now they have come up with this new idea, and they are making a panic situation and trying to force a situation. I would say that if you have really got the bona fides, implement the Supreme Court order of raising the water level to 142 feet. And then we can discuss whether we should have a new dam or not.
But this is an allegation that several leaders, including Dr. S. Ramdas, Mr. Mani has leveled. He says that politicians in Kerala know that the Supreme Court order will go against them, which is why they are building up this hysteria, making people think that the dam is coming down at any time, because the government and the politicians of Kerala know that the verdict in the courts will go against them. How do you want to respond to Dr. Ramadas?
See, what do we gain by that? What do we gain by that? The dam is exclusive for Tamil Nadu. We are magnanimous to give the water, Srivani water. That is the dam is purely in Kerala land. The water is given to Coimbatore, the Parambikullam. Our brothers are there in Tamil Nadu. Their brothers are there in Kerala. We respect them. And the thing is that we are constructing this dam exclusively for Tamil Nadu. We don't want a drop of water from there. And you know that the more than if you take in the world the dams which is more than 100 years of old, and the dam capacity is reduced to less than 50% the water level. And moreover that, it is earthquake which has caused the problem.
It's not an argument 100 years old. Taj Mahal is 500 years old.
No, but the construction material is different. Nobody is using Fifty now.
This mortar is one of the safest. The United States has got many such which have lasted more than 150 years. What are you saying? This is, again I'm saying, we must rely on the experts. Because that's what experts are for. And appointed by the Supreme Court, not by Kerala government. Because I know you can always find experts of your choice. So therefore, I've been a professor of IIT. Don't tell me about IIT. I know you can find experts by the dozen. I have been myself a professor. I myself been a professor at IIT. I know what IIT professors are. You went and contacted the experts of your choice. It is only the Supreme Court which can decide this. You cannot decide this.
Let Mr. Mani respond.
And it is clearly said that if the seismic, if the Richter scale goes beyond 6, it will collapse.
That is your appointed expert.
It will be devastating. Event will be there.
No Supreme Court appointed experts has said this.
The Supreme Court has, I see, what is let us not go to the technicalities. What is the ground reality?
You have gone to the technicalities.
You can come over and see it.
You want a negotiated settlement, you raise the water level to 140 and then you sit down for a negotiation. First you implement the Supreme Court order of 2006. Then we can have negotiation.
No, it is,
but not before. Just because you lost the case, now you want to bypass the Supreme Court judgment.
No, what?
It is a clear.
Let Mr. Mani respond.
It is not that. You find out the ground reality. You count the reality. So what is it actually? You want the water for 146.
142. 142.
If the new dam comes, we can ready to give for that.
That's all right.
Okay, give me a moment, Mr. Mani. We spoke to Pawan Kumar Bansal, the Water Resources Minister, and he says he's told Uman Chandy that the centre will try and mediate and convene a bilateral meeting if Kerala gives a written assurance that it will continue to supply the quantum of water that's currently being given from Mullaperiyar to Tamil Nadu and construct the new dam from its own funds. Are these two conditions acceptable to you, Mr. Mann?
No, that's what I'm saying. Acceptable to me. So the Kerala government has said to the centre that we are ready to construct the dam on our own expense and give whatever the water they're enjoying or whatever the water level they want. What Mr. Subramanian Swamy has said, we are ready to give.
So what's the problem, Dr. Swamy? Then they'll construct a new dam with their own money, and you'll have a new dam, and the people of Kerala will be safe.
No. I'll tell you what the problem is. This case was fought for 6 years. And then the Supreme Court gives a judgment. It is now sought to be undermined by going and asking for an empowered committee. But that empowered committee has not given a stay on the order of 2006. It can still be implemented. The DMK has betrayed the country and betrayed the Tamil people by not implementing that order. That is a different matter altogether. But we are ready to discuss with the Kerala if you raise the water level.
He's saying they'll do that. They're saying they'll build a new dam with their own money.
No. They are not saying that. They're saying that this dam must be closed down.
They'll bring this dam down, ensure that water supply is maintained, construct a new dam.
Who are they to ensure? This is a right which Tamil Nadu has, that river.
No, but aren't you being a little unreasonable? There are people whose life is at stake.
According to whom? Every time there's a dam in this country, there are people who come. Kodankulam, there was a huge demonstration that the nuclear reactor.
No, but a nuclear reactor cannot be compared to the 116-year-old dam.
What about Terry Dam? Do you think that people are not?
No, Terry Dam is a new dam. This is 116 years old. It's 66 years past its life.
You don't go by your, popular impression about time. There are dams which are running for 200 years. Go and see the world example. These are all brought in the Supreme Court order. They are all in the Supreme Court order that where the dams have lasted more than 150
but does
years.
the life of the people who are living in those areas, 40 odd lakh people, mean nothing to you and to the government of Tamil Nadu?
Then don't build even skyscrapers. It may fall on your head.
No, but skyscraper would be huge. This is a 116-year-old dam.
Of course it is. 116.
There's been 24 just this year.
Who can say 116 years is a long period? You are saying it because you're not an expert. Go and see what the Supreme Court says about this. That the dam is old and therefore it should not be used. They went into this question. Whether the lifeline of
Mr. Mani, the cabinet in Kerala has passed a resolution saying they will bring the dam down. So is that really the position that the government is now taking, that regardless of what happens, regardless of the court, regardless of the deals with Tamil Nadu going back 116 years, the government of Kerala wants to bring this dam down come what may?
So, you see, it is not a matter of the age of the dam. It is not 116 years old. That is not only the consideration. That is not only the matter. The matter is that there is a frequent earthquake is there. Now what I am saying is that you should apply the precautionary principle. Precautionary principle is applied when there is a consequence of death of loss of human people and health. And precautionary principles applied when there is a primary evidence that there is a damage, and here is the primary evidence that the damage is there in the dam. So the precautionary principle should be applied, and a new dam should be constructed.
Well, I'm glad we've been able to have this debate on center stage this evening. There are no easy answers, but what's required is dialogue between the government in Tamil Nadu and the government in Kerala. Right now what we're seeing is brinkmanship, political power, point scoring. That needs to end. Lives are at stake. The governments need to discuss without creating fear and paranoia and find an amicable solution which doesn't harm either side.
May I say one
very quickly, a matter of fact.
Before going to Supreme Court, I had approached the Kerala Chief Minister. He said, no, our case is very strong. We will not have any dialogue with Tamil Nadu. That's how the litigation started.
They're now prepared to have dialogue. Let's hope new dialogue can take place and solutions can be found. K.M. Mani, Subramanian Swamy, thank you very much for joining me on the center stage face-off tonight.